A VPN, short for Virtual Private Network, is a privacy protection tool that is quickly becoming a must-have. But why do you need a VPN, and how does it work in the first place? A VPN helps your data travel through the internet safely, without big companies or cybercriminals being able to spy on your online activities. Also, a VPN swaps the real location of your device with a new one. This way, you can virtually travel to any country around the globe. So, who can benefit from a VPN? If you're worried about your online privacy, a VPN makes sure your identity and private information are not exposed when you go online. If digital security is your top priority, a VPN gives a nice additional layer of security. It encrypts your data so nobody could see what you send and receive. If you are a human rights activist whose freedom of speech is restricted, a VPN helps you to bypass censorship and speak to the world. Or, if you're on holiday in another country, with a VPN, you can bring your home entertainment anywhere you go. Here's a pro tip: check out Surfshark VPN. It has everything you need in a premium VPN, awesome speeds, and industry-leading protection that covers all of your devices. All you have to do is click connect. Secure your digital life and enjoy everything good that the internet has to offer with a VPN you can trust.
Click link in the description and get 81% discount for your first order. Packing for your trip. Pack 2 pairs of light, comfortable clothes for every day you are going to be at the park. This includes your day of arrival and your day of departure. Pack clothing based on the weather forecast for Sandusky, Ohio. If you live in a place other than the Midwest, near Ohio, you may imagine blissfully that Cedar Point has cool, 60-degree weather all season long. Don't make that mistake. Temperatures recorded near Cedar Point have reached 90 deg F 32.2 deg C and above multiple times. An example of a good Cedar Point outfit is a pair of cargo shorts to carry stuff, a loose t-shirt, no-show socks, and tennis shoes. Many people make the mistake of bringing only one outfit for every day they spend at Cedar Point. Skip this common amateur mistake. If you accidentally spill ice cream on yourself or get your clothes soaking wet on Snake River, falls beyond what the family dryers can resolve, you're going to want that second outfit. However, in the unlikely event that the Cedar Point forecast showcases the luxurious 60-degree weather described above, this usually happens during the fall season. Hello weekends, bringing a light sweater or jacket will save you a lot of time and money at the gift shop during the day. Bring a swimsuit if you will have the opportunity to go to Cedar Point shores or the beach. If you came many years ago and went to Soak City, the park's water park, it has been updated into the new and improved Cedar Point shores. If you think you will have the opportunity to go for a swim or a ride on one of the water slides, bring your swimsuit. Even if you don't end up going in the water, that's much better than being able to go swimming and not having proper swimwear. Bring toiletries like dental products, but leave other things like shampoo and towels at home. Cedar Point's on-site beachfront resort, Hotel Breakers, which is the most popular and, in most people's opinions, the most luxurious hotel to book during your stay, includes things such as shampoo and towels. So, you're better off leaving those things at home. However, you will obviously still need things like dental products, lotion, and antiperspirant. If you are a woman and you know that your trip is during that time of month, don't forget feminine hygiene products like pads and tampons. Public bathrooms throughout the park may have product dispensers, but don't count on it. Come prepared and enjoy your trip more. Avoid bringing much else other than your clothing. With everything Cedar Point has to offer, it's unlikely that you will be spending much idle time in your hotel room, with the exception of early mornings and late nights. As such, don't bring any activity sets or games of any sort unless they were for a car ride or plane ride. Make sure that everything you will carry around with you throughout your day is portable. You will most likely need only your phone, your credit card, your ID, and a charger throughout your day. Above all things, avoid bringing a bag with you as you traverse the park. Cedar Point is taking out ride bins to increase locker rental sales. Carry things in cargo shorts as stated in earlier steps. Avoid bringing food with you in the park. Unless someone you are traveling with has special dietary needs, Cedar Point is extremely strict about their no food policy. So, think twice before packing that extra bag of chips. It's definitely not needed. However, there is one food item that Cedar Point does allow: unopened plastic water bottles. You can save on potentially overpriced drinks with this exception. Doing other important pre-visit tasks. Plan your travel. It wouldn't make sense to fly directly to Cedar Point except if you live outside of the continent of North America. The best way to travel to the park is to take a car. Make sure you decide who will be driving the day before your visit, so you can avoid any long disputes that delay your travel. You could also use public transportation like Amtrak or RTA, but this usually only applies if you live in Ohio or just outside of it. Order tickets before you get there so you can skip long lines. If you have been to Cedar Point before, you may have seen or even been in the dreaded ticket lines that stretch from the kiosks to the welcome sign. Avoid those lines by buying tickets online ahead of time. If it's the beginning of the season, when you are preparing for your visit, consider investing in a season pass or platinum pass. The lines for photos for your season pass aren't usually desirable, but it will save you a lot of time and money, especially if you want to come back more than once in a single season. Avoid staying up late the night before you plan to leave for the park. Cedar Point's summer hours are usually 10 am to 10 p.m., and if you have Platinum Pass, you are able to go to a handful of rides 1 hour earlier than the general public. Even if you are celebrating a special occasion the night before your trip, going to bed at around 9:30 is helpful, but even earlier if you need to wake up early to get to Cedar Point. Being respectful of others. Understand that some of your friends may be less or more roller coaster crazy than you are. Respect everybody's limits and ask that they respect yours. No one wants to be forced onto a ride that makes them sick or uncomfortable. Be prepared to make some sacrifices if you have kids in your group. You may not get to ride Top Thrill Dragster if your 4-year-old is begging to go on Snoopy Bounce. Respect the limits of kids. If possible, travel with more than one adult so that one of you can take them on smaller rides while the other rides more thrilling coasters. Refrain from line jumping. Line jumping will get you kicked out of the park faster than you can save El Raven. Don't do it. It's disrespectful, and it's breaking the rules.